So I'm really getting sick and tired of seeing the videos that are trying to discredit the body positivity movement, and that they're saying that the body positivity movement is promoting obesity, because the body positivity movement is not promoting obesity. It is promoting self-love and loving yourself as you are. Yes, there are a lot of plus-size people, especially plus-size women, who are in the body positivity movement. But I don't think there's any, or at least not very many out there, saying that being overweight and being obese is an okay thing. I mean, I would definitely not be the first one to say that I'm at a healthy weight, that being at 280 is okay at 5'7". I'm the last person to come on here and say that. Yes, I need to lose weight to be healthier. I will fully admit to that one for health reasons. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't love myself as I am right now, because I can't just flip a switch and be like, okay, now I realize that all of the poor eating choices I've made in my life were bad decisions, and that's why I'm here, and so I'm gonna be skinny now. It doesn't work like that. Losing weight takes time. Before I got pregnant, I was working on losing weight. I was working on changing my eating habits, and I've continued a lot of that through my pregnancy. And I had started to lose weight, but it takes time. It didn't happen overnight. Figuring out what my issues are with food and the reasons why I just feel like I need to eat everything. Figuring those out didn't happen overnight. It takes time. It took me a long time to realize I even had a problem with food. I didn't understand what the issue was, because I've never really been one to sit around and eat a bunch of junk. I mean, I don't do Twinkies and Hostess and ice cream every day. I eat a lot of healthy foods, but I have problems with portion control, and I have problems with eating because of how I'm feeling, and I'm not good at controlling that. So even if you eat fairly healthy, I mean, if you are having way more than you need, you're gonna gain weight unless you're like vegan, essentially, which I'm not. And I think it's extremely unfair and unrealistic for people to be making these videos saying that you shouldn't love yourself as you are, because you should. You have every right and reason to love yourself as you are. Even if you realize that you need to make some lifestyle changes, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't love yourself right now. And there are some people out there who can't help the way that they are. They can't help their weight problems or their disabilities or what have you. They can't help it because of medical reasons. No, I don't have a medical reason for being overweight. That all came down to having problems with self-control and with portion control and stuff like that. I recognize that now. But I can't change the last 25 years of my life and make it all go away just so that I can fit society's standards of beauty, or so that I can be small enough to love myself. I have the right to love myself and love my body as it is right now, because what if it never changes? I hope that it changes. I will be the first to admit I want to lose weight to be healthier. And I have been working on that for the past almost year now. And I have made great improvements. But it doesn't happen overnight. And so these videos that come out and say that the body positivity community is promoting obesity and poor eating habits need to stop, because they're bullshit. Unless you are someone who's coming on with positive advice saying, you know, here's how to help get in a better mindset, here's how to help fix the issues that you've been having, then you need to just shut up and stop talking. And a lot of that goes for the men out there who are making videos. because you don't know what it is to be a plus size woman in our community, and you don't get it. You don't know what it is to be a woman or to be plus size or to go your entire life trying to live up to society's standards of what a woman should look like. And unless you are a man who is a dietitian or dietitianist, or you're obese yourself and you know what it is to be obese and to lose weight, or you actually have some kind of knowledge on the subject and you can approach this with a helpful mindset of here's how to help you get a healthier body and a healthier handle on food, you need to shut up and stop making videos, because let's be honest, the only reason you're making a fucking video is so that you can get views on it and you can get money. And the whole reason I'm getting a little heated up is because I seen one of those videos pop up today on my like suggested videos for you feed, and it was pretty much bashing Shy Curves. And she's a really sweet girl. She really is. Yes, she's overweight. She's not denying that. But she is promoting self-love and saying that she loves herself as she is right now, and that everyone else should be able to love themselves. And the only thing we're trying to do with the body positivity community is use ourselves as examples of saying, look, I'm plus size. I've been plus size my whole life. I've dealt with weight issues my whole life. You're not alone if you are having this struggle. I found a way to love myself. You can love yourself too, because you deserve to love yourself. This is the only body you get for a lifetime. Yes, you should take care of it, and maybe you're having struggles and having problems. That's okay. You're human. Everybody has issues. Everybody has something that they're struggling with. But that doesn't mean that you can't love yourself as you are right now. And just because you find a way to love yourself as you are right now doesn't mean that you stop trying to better yourself. You can love yourself and still better yourself at the same time. Just because you're trying to better yourself doesn't mean you hate yourself. Those do not go together. They're not one and the same. And I feel like that's what these videos bashing the positivity community, I feel like that's what they're pushing, is that you should hate yourself and feel disgusted by yourself because you're overweight or because of whatever your issue is until you meet society standards. And that's just a bunch of bullshit. And if everybody spent their entire life waiting around to be perfect, everybody would be unhappy. Because even these people who are making these videos telling plus size women that they shouldn't love themselves until they hit society standards, they're going through something too. There's something in their life that they are not happy about, or that they could improve upon with themselves. Everybody has a place that they can improve themselves and grow as a better human. Personally, I think the people making these videos can grow in the personality department and the how to be a good human department. Because getting online and bashing people because of how their size is and promoting self-hate, essentially saying you should be disgusted by yourself until you hit society standards, I think that's a personality flaw. I think you've got a screw loose in your head and you got something wrong with you. And a lot of times people who want to bring down other people to make themselves feel better, they're not happy with themselves. So if you are someone who is struggling with your weight and you found this video, don't listen to those other videos. Don't watch them, turn them off. They're not worth your time and your effort. They're only going to drag you down more. And that a lot of that goes for the younger generation, for the preteens and the teenagers. Sometimes even people in elementary school are struggling with weight. And it's sad, yes. Yes, our country has a problem with food. I will admit to that. I'm not trying to deny that and say, you know, everything's fine and peachy. Yeah, as a community, we have a problem. But I feel that the body positivity movement is the, like, only, I don't want to say solution, but it's like the only community that's coming forward and saying, we have an issue, let's try to solve it. Because anybody else who's coming on making videos saying we have an issue, people are fat and they should hate themselves, isn't making anything any better. But coming on and saying, yeah, we have an issue and people are fat, but we should still be able to love ourselves while we try to better ourselves. That's a community that I want to be involved in. And those are the videos that I want to be watching. The ones that make me feel good when I turn off the camera. That say, yeah, okay, maybe I am overweight today. But who says where I'm going to be 3 years from now? I could drop a lot of weight if I continue on with the better eating habits that I've been making. I could drop a lot of weight. I could get healthier. I could really lower my risk for diabetes and for joint pains and for, all the other stuff that comes with being obese. I can lower that with myself. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't love myself as I'm bettering myself. I have all the right in the world to love myself as I am. Just like you have all the right in the world to love yourself as you are, as you try to better yourself as a person and as a human. And the only major issue with being obese is the health risk. Otherwise, what's it matter? And the only person that's being put at a health risk is you. You are overweight or obese. You're not threatening anyone else's life. You're threatening your own. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't love yourself as you try to better yourself, because you should. Because living with self-hate and self-loathing doesn't do anybody any good. And it doesn't make trying to better yourself any easier. In fact, it makes it harder. When you despise yourself and feel disgusted by yourself. I know for myself personally, when I was so disgusted by myself when I was in high school, it pushed me more towards wanting to eat food and make more poor decisions, because it was like, I can't fix it right now. I can't be perfect right now. 3 years from now is forever away. It'll just never happen. And I feel like a lot of people get into that mindset. And when you watch these kind of negative videos, it really enforces that negative mindset. And it's kind of puts you in a mindset of like, well, fuck it. I'll just eat whatever the hell I want and blow up to the size of a house, because what's it matter? I'm never gonna do anything in my life. I'm never gonna be accepted by society. I'm never gonna be attractive. I'm never gonna be healthy. I'm never gonna be anything that you want to put on a plus size person. And telling them that they should be disgusted by themselves, unattracted to themselves, ashamed of themselves right now doesn't help matters. It just pushes them more into self-loathing. It doesn't do any good. But teaching people that they can love themselves as they are, as they try to better themselves as a human, those are the kind of videos that people need to be watching and need to be making. And a lot of those videos are coming from the body positivity community. That's not to say that you can't find some positive videos out there that say, hey, you have a problem, here's how you can help fix it. I mean, I hate to bring up Freely the Banana Girl, because the way the turn her channel has taken in the past year, I feel like she does more and more of the like calling people out videos and girl, you need to get yourself straight videos, and you need to eat better. I don't agree with that tactic and those methods, but her older videos, I would highly recommend watching those. A lot of her older videos are what inspired me to change the way that I eat and to start feeling better about myself. And I wish she would start doing more of those videos again, because I thought they were really inspirational, and she was someone who had struggled with weight and she got it under control. Again, if you go check her out, I suggest skipping her last year and a half worth of videos, because a lot of them are calling out certain YouTubers and, talking about, how they're not eating right. And again, I don't think that calling out individual people and bashing them essentially does anybody any good or makes anybody feel good about themselves. But her older videos talk about what she ate during the day, talk about her past and her personal experiences and where she is now. They're very motivational. They truly are. They did a lot to help me personally, and I would recommend them. But all these other videos, and not just hers, but all of them. I've seen, like I said, there's one today I was watching that was bashing Shy Curves, because of a video she made talking about obesity. I don't remember the exact video. It's been a long time since I've watched that video that she made, and I didn't watch all of the video this guy made. But he was somebody who, to the sounds of it, didn't have a clue what he was talking about because he's never been a plus-size woman. And though I don't know what he looks like, he's likely never been obese. And he doesn't know what it is to be obese and a woman in our society and to deal with the issues that overweight women have to deal with and the struggles that we have. You know, it's not easy. And I just feel like people who don't know what they're talking about, who have never experienced this, they don't have room to talk. All they're seeing is an overweight woman and they think, I don't find that attractive, I'm gonna make a video about it. That, or, oh hey, this video got tons of hits, this person has a lot of subscribers, I can make a video using their picture as a thumbnail and I can get more views on my video and get myself more money. So it's all either a money tactic or the fragile male ego of, I don't find this attractive, I need to bash it until it goes away. But that's just my thoughts on everything. Feel free to leave comments down below if you like. Please be open-minded and respectful. I know a lot of these videos do bring in a lot of hate and bashers, and just know that if you're going to get on and cause a lot of trouble on my channel, I will be blocking and deleting you, because I really want my channel to be a place of positivity and love and helping each other. Not a place where somebody can get on and just drag everyone through the mud who doesn't fit society standards for beauty and the appropriate size. Otherwise, that kind of wraps things up for this little rant. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.